This has to be one of the most hyped movies ever. Like nobody saw it coming, but once the movie was released, like to a certain audience and the ratings and the critics, everyone was giving this the highest rating out there, calling it the best movie ever. Some people even call this like the best movie of the decade, which was an insane claim to make. So obviously the hype for this movie went really high. And of course the trailers, if you watch the trailers for this movie trailers was absolute dog shit. Like it was so bad. Like it had like it got me like 0 or 1% hype for the movie just because, Leonardo DiCaprio was in it. But that story and everything felt weird. Like it did not feel like a big movie to experience in the theaters, right? So I watched this movie and let me tell you, it is of course, like don't go for the hype, like the best movie of the decade. If you think of that mindset and watch the movie, you will obviously be disappointed. So that's what I did. I did not think of it that way. And I went to watch the movie, and let me tell you, this is a good movie. This is a really good movie. Like, it's a very different kind of movie. Like, I have not watched the other movies that this director had made. But watching this movie, it made me want to watch the other movies that this director has made. Like, it's so fast-paced. It's so gripping. It's got these long sections of just, tense moments with these music playing in the background that just gets to your nerves. Like, it's insane. And this experience, I don't think I've had in other movies. Like, it's a new experience for me. And I really like the way the director shot the movie and everything. It was really good. And now everyone's talking about, like, how insane this looks with the VistaVision cameras and stuff. And yes, it looks really good. But as a casual movie viewer, it's not the most, like, the reason that you should go watch this movie is for the VistaVision. No, it's because of the father-daughter relationship that this movie shows, and of course the villain of this movie. It's these three characters that stand out, and you should watch this movie for these three characters alone. And of course this thing also brings light to a lot of political stuff, and I wouldn't want to talk about that, but it's fun. Like overall, if you keep that aside and just look at the movie for it being a movie, I think it's really fun and it's interesting. Like there's like, you might look at this as an action movie. Like people say it's got a lot of action, but when you watch this movie and you realize it's not like exactly action, right? It's very different from a regular action movie. It's like more realistic, more toned down action, very little action, but it's still fun. The way, like, it's like certain scenes happening feels like an action movie, but it's not exactly. Like there's not a lot going on in the screen. It's like very little. But there's like, it's just on mental games, and I found that to be really fun. And yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio does it again. This guy can choose scripts, man. Let me tell you something. This guy chooses some of the best scripts out there, and all of his movies are just, they're at least an 8 out of 10. This one I'd give a 9 out of 10. But yeah, they're at least an 8 out of 10, whatever movie he does. Even his worst movies are probably like a 7 or 6.5 out of 10. He doesn't go lower than that. So props to him for choosing amazing scripts. I mean, if it wasn't for Leonardo DiCaprio, I feel like this movie wouldn't have gotten that much attention. So good for him to bring attention to these kinds of movies that, not a lot of people would go to the theaters to watch, in a point where everyone's watching comic book movies and superhero movies. So yeah, let me know if you've seen this movie and what did you think about this movie.